Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is the Magnum 118 scalar car from RocHobby. Mine is a bit different because I've got portal axles in the front and in the rear. So in this video I will show you how you can transform the standard axles into portal axles. Stay tuned. So guys, the car itself looks amazing. It is styled just like a Ford F3 pickup truck from the 1950s, and they added a lot of small details. I really love the car, but the driving capabilities are just not there, because the standard axles of this car will not give you a lot of ground clearance. If you look at this car, this one has got the same axles, and if you look underneath here, the ground clearance is almost nothing, and you will hit your pumpkin or on almost everything. So when we look at my car, which has portal axles now, you will have a lot more ground clearance, you see, and the driving capabilities will be much better. So I will show you what I have done to change the standard axles into the portal axles. So guys, we will start with the rear axle. What I did, I just bought a couple of sets of the portal axles that normally goes into the FCX24, the K5 Blazer from FMS, or the Smasher. But I changed quite a bit to this axle. What I did, if you look at this piece over here, I just cut those two pieces off there. Also, this part is normally mounted on here, but I also cut a small piece off here, so it's something like here. Just cut it off and I just re-glued everything together. So the second thing that you have to do, inside the axle itself you will have a metal drive shaft, and you have to shorten it a bit, and then you have to reshape the two flat pieces so it will go into the gearing which is mounted inside the axle. So another thing what I did, this is the original shaft piece and the original gearing that comes with the car. So I took it out of the original axle and I placed it inside the new axle, and the gearing works. To give you a maximum travel of suspension, there's also a slight change in the chassis. If we look over here, this is the chassis plate that's holding the two pieces together, and I just reversed it, so it's now upside down. I also made two little notches right over here and there, so the linkage arm can travel all the way, and also I just cut out a small piece here for the pumpkin itself. And to give the car a bit more realistic ride height, I just remove, I think it's 1.5 coil of the springs. So the ride height is more correct with the car, and also you will have a bit more travel, and that's very nice to see. So if we look at the front of the car, this is the original pumpkin. And I just used the portals from FMS, and I just mounted them to the original pumpkin housing. But before you can do that, you have to shorten them a bit, and also you have to grind them down. So this piece right over here, so this piece can slide right over the original axle housing, and when it does, I just used a bit of glue to mount everything back together. But when you have shortened the base itself, you also have to shorten the axle that goes from the gearing here to the portal axle housing. And it's just the same story as at the rear. You have to cut it a bit, and then you have to reshape it or grind it down so it can fit again inside the gearing. So when you're all done creating that, you have to shorten the arm right over here. So I just cut it in half, and removed a piece of it and just glued it back together. And this arm you also have to change the length of it. I already had some in stock, and this one fitted perfectly. So it's quite a bit of work to change the standard axles into portal ones, but when you have transformed the car, the driving capabilities will be much better than factory off. Alright guys, that was it for today. Thank you for watching. If you got any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below and please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.